beloved. Welcome to Variety Conversation. I am Lady Walker. This conversation is for inquiring minds that may have an interest in knowing that the late Kobe Bryant's wife, 37-year-old Vanessa Bryant, has evicted her mother from her home. Vanessa's home, that is. Wait a minute. Did you just say that the late Kobe Bryant's wife, Vanessa Bryant, kicked her mother out of her home, meaning Vanessa's home? Yep, I did, because Vanessa Bryant is the wife of the late Kobe Bryant. This story is of interest to some. I know there are millions of other stories in the land of the living that may deserve more attention, but to each his own. Plus, for the time being, this story is a bit easier and quicker for me to do without giving much time and research to it. As Whitney Williams would say, how you doing? Yes. Anyway, Vanessa Bryant's mother, Sofia Laine, claimed that her daughter, Vanessa, took away Sofia's car and kicked her out of the house. She said that Vanessa said, "You need to leave my house and give me my car." And as of now, it is not clear what happened that caused this eviction. What did you do, Sofia? What did you do? Did you do something that didn't sit well with Vanessa, and she has properly given you sufficient warning not to do whatever it is that you did? Now, as the truth will have it, there are two and sometimes three sides to every story. Her story and her story, her story and his story and her story, his story and his story, and the real truth in between, which boils down to what? Yours, mine, and the truth in between. A few months ago, it was reported that Vanessa leaned to her mother, Sofia Laine, for emotional support following a tragic helicopter crash that led to the death of husband Kobe and 13-year-old daughter Gianna and 7 other people on January the 26th of this year, 2020. It was reported that Vanessa and her mother were incredibly close and that Sofia had moved into the Bryant's home and was the weight of support system for Vanessa and the girls. But what the scuba doop did Sofia do for Vanessa to toss her out on her behind and take the car too? What caused this rift between this mother and daughter? We know that relationships between mothers and daughters can be torn apart. That's nothing new. Every family has their drama and conflict. And when you're in the public's eye, guess what? Your problem is more known and out loud. And as with many things, there are many reasons that can cause a rift between loved ones. But you only need one to cause enough tension to sever such a relationship. The truth on why Vanessa kicked her mom out of her house has not been revealed, and we can only assume. A Univision Spanish-speaking show will be aired by the time this vlog is up, where Sofia is being interviewed to find out why Vanessa kicked her out and took her car. Sofia Laine's story is only one side of the story. We need to hear Vanessa's side of the story and the truth to make an accurate assessment on who was right and who was wrong. And in the grand scheme of it all, who gives a flick? Who gives a Mickey flick? And in the meantime, beloved, you are more than welcome to share your perspective on this situation. And y'all come back to visit me when you can. Okie doke. Ta-ta.